Oshi Moshi, good morning. Screwed up playing Synthetic Life again. Story of my life. Give me a break. It's been a rough week. I think I can shut it off now, right? Like who goddamn cares, right? Who cares? But we can get a little shorty of a stream in here. At least we'll give you 3 hours. I'll say that. We'll give you 3. A solid 3. Was I late today? No. Almost. On time. Technically not late. Right? That's the best case scenario. But anyways, I think we're gonna be done with the kick and rumble experiment. I said earlier, like, it sort of sucks for Kenny, Psychotic Ken, as his name's known, or Ken AI. He really did want me to push on that rumble thing. The kick was just an added kick, no pun intended. But it's not that I'm looking for any type of pickup on it or anything like that. But I think it's just it's worth it to give it a try and say you did it, and that's all that in a bag of chips, as we like to say. But I think we're heading on off to Old Mountain Road, I think is where we're heading here in Trails Through Daybreak, if I am correct. A mysterious tale in Longlai, not Langlai. Don't get that right. Don't get that wrong. I think we're heading to, look at this beautiful area. Beauty! That's a beauty, Clark. Just make sure that we aren't missing anything, or no weird connections. Go hang out with the people. No sirree, Bob. I never even looked at this travel menu. And I believe, we're not really allowed to go anywhere. We've interacted with a couple of people. How dare they? How did we miss these people? Good thing I check all the time. All right. So before we head on over into the mountain road, I think we've bought everything we needed to buy. Just some random chick. What are you selling? Oh, it's because I think when we were dealing with this person before, they were just offering some things. The will of the mountains is in the air strong today. Are you travelers? Things are clear today. I can read your palms to see your fortune if you'd like. I'm good. Not, I got caught off in Persona 5, and it almost turned into some type of weird whole connection thing, and I'm just really not a part of it, really. And then wasn't this the fisherman down here? What are you doing there, Kukai? Fishing too is an art one can master. To become one with the mountains, to read the flow of the rivers. You there, do you enjoy fishing? I'm a master fisher from the east, and I've come to this land to share my knowledge. Should you wish, I'll be happy to instruct you, and speak to me whenever you'd like some lessons. Especially if you happen to have any sprightly young ladies needing instruction. Okay, that was perfectly fine until the creep vibes came on in there. That was completely unnecessary, but, and I believe, one more person up there. Let's go. And then there's like a house up the top that Van was not really overly interested in visiting. Maybe later. Who did we miss in Jeebus' house? Somebody? Priest Izumi, welcome to Longlai Temple. We're proud to help acquaint visitors with the culture, styles, and hospitality of the East. As that happens, we're preparing to hold an Eastern tea ceremony. If you wish to be present for it, you know what? I could go for a good cup of tea. I hit the spot. You never know. All right, is that everybody? I think so. Really nailing the Eastern music vibes here. That's for sure. I just have a weird feeling that we haven't. I feel like we've bought everything.
Oh, welcome.
Wasn't there like 2 people in here? What are you buying? All right, so you got orbments.
I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
Some purifying spices and whatnot. We've got those things. We bought the Tyrell Times. We're a part of Allstate. We're in good hands.
For you.
Oh my God, I think there's somebody up here possibly selling something.
Oh, perfect timing.
Well, is it perfect timing? I will say so myself there, Sumi. Oh, yes, if you see my son outside, he's working with the Tourism Bureau as a guide, so feel free to lean on him a little bit. He's a smart kid, still young, of course, but he'll do a fine job showing you the sights of Longline.
I'm proud of all my
Do
ways.
we have something to buy? No, we've already
It's been a
visited and
pleasure.
chatted on up with you. Do you have any more to say about your son? No. All right. Good kid. All right. Oh, jeez. You know, I gotta tell you, every single pole around here, folks, needs to be well lubricated. Happy Friday, except to me. I gotta work later all weekend, so... but how's your Happy Fridays going there, DJ? How have you been all week? I've missed streaming. Who would have thought buying a car would be so complicated? It wasn't even actually buying a car. It's just the crappiness of paperwork, and then being told it's going to be ready on one day and then it's not, and finally picked it up yesterday, and then dealing with insurance was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but all is good now. All is good now, hence why I'm streaming. So let's head on out into the road. Choose who to leave behind. Let's leave Reset. I did. I picked it up yesterday, so all is good. The only thing, like, so I had called my insurance like about probably right after I had like bought the car, like last Saturday, and to call them, see how much more it would be, and god damn it, it's a lot more, but so whatever. And then so they're like, oh, like, what day do you want us to add it to your policy? And I'm like, well, I don't know what day I'm picking it up because I'm still driving my other car, and I don't want to pay for, like, two things. Then they're like, oh, okay, well, let us know when you're doing it. So, like, I was waiting on the dealership to tell me, like, oh, your car's going to be ready so I can transfer the ownership on my insurance from the old vehicle to the new vehicle, right? But the problem is I have to sell my old vehicle, so I have to keep it insured in case something happens, right? So I finally got called on Tuesday, and they're like, oh, it should be ready Wednesday. So that's why I didn't stream Wednesday. And then and he called me, and he's like, we're dealing with some licensing issues, so, like, they got to do government stuff to transfer ownership from the dealership to me, and I guess it took too long, so, like, it'll be ready Thursday. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was looking to sell my car the Wednesday, and then so I'm dealing with because my car is crap, I was dealing with a scrap guy who was very good. That was the most I've never sold a car before, like, properly. Like, the last, when I bought my Tucson, I traded in my Golf to them, and it was sort of the same deal. Like, they were going to scrap it, but they took it. Whereas the dealer I was dealing with, they did not want my car. They, as soon as they looked at it and looked up the VIN, they're like, yeah, we're not in the business of fixing stuff up. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So I got $2,000 out of it, which wasn't bad. It was hilarious. The guy goes to pick it up, he's checking it all out, and so he pops open the hood, make sure it's all, it's running as well as a car can that needs a new engine. It started smoking. I was just like sitting. So, like, I drove it to baseball on Wednesday night, and then that was basically the last drive out. So I go down and park it. I bring it up to the thing. So, like, it wasn't smoking like not that I ever noticed, but so he popped open the hood and he's checking to make sure, because he knows the engines are bad in them, and so he takes off the oil cap, and it just starts, not like that there's oil coming, but it just starts smoking, like, the whole engine. He's like, you see, this is what happens to them. He's like, this is all supposed to be blowing out the exhaust and going through, and he's like, it's not. And I'm like, yeah. And then so he puts the cap back on, shuts it off, turns it back on with the cap on, and just starts smoking. He's like, yeah, he's like, you probably would have got another week or two, maybe. You have to still, I guess the deal is you usually have to keep filling it with oil. I never had to do that before, but I guess after I got it back from the dealership, after them not doing anything to it, they probably topped up the fluid maybe to get it running for the week, and that was basically it. So I guess it was probably consuming oil like a sieve, and that's where we got. So anyways, dealt with that guy. He sold it. It was super easy. Just signed over the ownership to him, and they took it off, and that was gone. So that was really nice and easy. But So we got the car. That's good. But yeah, getting insurance was the pain in the butt. I had to wait on like underwriting or something like that, which took too long. But anyways, back to the game. It's all settled. I have my Volkswagen now, and I'm happy. And I'm not happy about car payments, but it is what it is, unfortunately. A woman who is secretly staying in Longline and is desperately trying to keep her presence on the down low. It's Judith, isn't it? Yeah, probs. Based on what the kid was saying, I can't think of any other possibility. So the Queen of Haughtiness is embarking on some soul-searching journey. That's rich. Oh, this is my chance to scare the piss out of her. I can go jump Her Highness when she least expects it. Oh, please don't. Anyways, didn't that kid say there's a tree blocking the road? Yeah, but I doubt that'd stop her. She'll definitely be able to get past it herself. But we won't know for sure until we checked out for ourselves. So just what kind of person is she? Well, initiating investigation mode. Rough. So I mean, I at least I mean, it's not that the dealership didn't offer to buy my car. They did, but they were only going to offer me $500. And then they had some scrap guy that I guess they work with, and they're like, "Oh, call him. Maybe they'll give you a little bit more money." So I was just calling a different scrap guy from Toronto that sort of deals with everywhere. He offered me at the start $2,500, which the dealer was only going to offer me $5,000, and then the other guy was only going to offer me $1,000. When the car started smoking, he's like, we might only be able to do 15, and I was like, can you do 2? Like, at least meet me halfway. And then he's fine, so.
Time to go all out.
Sucks that, that vehicle, if it was running fine, it would have had some value to it, but at the same time, if it was still running, I wouldn't have traded it in. We wouldn't be talking about this. So, I think that the escapades of my car are finally, hopefully, done for quite some time.
Keep moving, Van! You're not getting away! Blast off!
It's funny, of all the things that you get with people,
Nice. That went great.
there's a mechanic that I play baseball with and softball. He was saying the same thing. He's like, "Oh yeah, those engines are ticking time bombs." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know." And then he sort of said that's sort of the problem too. Is he's just like, nobody wants them. Regardless of how I didn't have a lot of kilometers or anything like that on them. It was just
This'll hurt.
he just said once people know the year and they know especially if you have known problems with it, he's like, no one wants to touch them.
That was great.
So no one's gonna give you any value to it. So he said I got a good value to it, so I was happy with it. Didn't feel like I feel like I sort of got ripped off, but in reality it's just that's what it is. There is not much you can do about it. So act like I can feel like a millionaire in a rap video, I guess, with my money.
Pretty hot shit. That.
My Monopoly money. What did you drive before you got your Mazda, DJ? Well, there's the tree, or at least what remains of it. It lines up with the location we were given. Well, those are claw marks, but I don't think they came from a monster. Nah. That lady is one hell of a monster. She could have hopped on over, but instead she raised this shit to the ground with her bare hands. Oh, another Mazda. Oh, I forgot. I'm saying Mazda wrong. Mazda. I think she used a whip too, but that's beside the point. She probably just needed to unload some stress. Well, at least we know that she's gone down to the waterfall. Progress. Anyways, let's go find her. The sooner we ease our clients' worries, the better. Seriously, though, what kind of person is she? Yeah, wait till you find out.
Beginning combat. There. We can win right now.
Or that was a Honda Civic. Okay, yeah.
This'll hurt.
Some nice vehicles. Just came at that time where you'd like something, newer. you know, I don't hear too many often of a Honda Civic, you know, breaking. I mean, there is always like I've driven Accords, like I said earlier, we used to always get Hondas. And always the problem was like when you buy older cars, it's not necessarily the problem of like that they're, you know, like I mean, if you get into an accident with something, they're going to be write-offs for the insurance just because they're old, right? They're not going to fix them. Even like I remember we had a car and a deer had come out and hit me, and barely any damage. Like in retrospect, it probably would have been better for us to pay out of pocket, just take it to a body shop and put on a new hood and bumper type of thing. But like that was the problem of like, no, like it's worth, you know, $3-4 grand, so we're just gonna buy it out because to fix it's $5 grand type of thing if they want to do a complete check. And you know, and that's what sucks about older cars. The thing that sucks about newer cars is you know, when they told me like my insurance was going up a little bit, I'm like how's it go up so much? And they're like, well, like, you know, your older car was a 2017, so, you know, this one's got, you know, a lot more features, and it's got some, you know, like sensors and stuff that when things break, you know, this is, you know, these are expensive to fix, unfortunately, right? And there's no avoiding that. So my hope is that it lasts me a lot longer than my my Tucson, and I'm a happy camper for a while. So that is the hope. Where are we heading here? So it looks like we can go this way.
Should be safe for now.
Nice job, Anya. Take the sun.
Yeah, and I was saying too before, like the market for cars right now, like I can't believe it. Like we looked at, you know, went to some dealerships. There's a big drag nearby what has, you know, all the dealerships, and we're just looking at, and we weren't really looking at new, you know, wasn't really looking at something brand new at this moment in time. But even their used cars, so I was like it's not worth that much. Like I was surprised I got a really good deal, all things considered, with the mileage. Like so many stuff on the dealership side of things are like had so many kilometers or miles to you guys. Like I was just like that price doesn't make sense. Like even if it is, you know, a Honda or a Mazda or a Toyota, which again there are too many of them usually, which is the problem. But like they ain't worth, you know, the $5 to $6 grand tax. Like I was relatively lucky to get the Volkswagen. I mean, there isn't really a Volkswagen tax. I mean, they're good cars too. They, you know, every car you could find someone that's had a problem with something, right? But
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Looks like a check. Deploying shards.
I just couldn't believe it. Like there was a Taos at the Volkswagen dealership. They only had one, and I didn't like the color. It was like a bright blue, and I was like, you know, worst case scenario, I you know, it was, but it had more kilometers, less features, and was more money than the one I currently bought. And I was just like, okay. But again, like, you know, the dealership probably has to, you know, they probably do like the Volkswagen certified or whatever, like, you know, so it's a little extra touch up with that. They probably have to offer some type of warranty that, you know, at the place I'm offering. They're like, no, I always thought that was funny.
Go all out.
I was not gonna go for the warranty at the used car place because, you know, it's all third-party stuff. I could just tell. That's the one thing I really do despise about car buying is I dealt with the, you know, the sales guy. What a fantastic man. Absolutely fantastic man. And you know, he was helpful and great. Buy the car, and then you gotta go and talk to the finance / warranty guy. And I had said this before, like, you know, one of the irks I'd had was like I'd gone there the one day in the hopes of signing everything so that, you know, like, oh, you just come by and pick up the car when it's done. Well, I don't know what he did, or he didn't have all the paperwork ready and whatever, so it sort of made, you know, yesterday a little bit more of a, I mean, it didn't take long to be honest, but I mean, like, you know, have to go through all the paperwork while you're picking up the car sort of sucks as well. But when I declined the warranty where, you know, they make a fair amount of their profit, he was not a happy guy. I think that's sort of why like he made it take longer.
Keep it up.
Like no, not to call someone out. Like I don't care, but just making conversation. But I feel like they lined it out of what they wanted, in front of me, and then I was just like, I don't want any of this. Like, it's still got factory warranty, dude. Like, I'll be good with that. And then he was just like, oh, well, maybe the paperwork might take a little longer if you want to stick around. I'm like, dude, like, so, I was annoyed at that, but I was like, all right, I get you, dude. I get you. You're mad that you're not making a little extra money off of me. That's fine.
Party! Stick foot! Make it count, there.
I was trying to understand, like, because with, I could go to Volkswagen and buy an extended warranty because I'm already still under factory warranty. So if I want to do that, I can, and then I don't have to worry about anything. I don't know if I want to, but the option is there. Whereas, like, I asked the guy, I was like, what kind of warranty is this? I was like, I don't think this is through Volkswagen, right? He's like, oh no, it's through our preferred mechanics. And I'm just like, what do you mean by that? Like, he's like, oh, we have some approved, people. And I'm like, okay. And then they had a deductible. And I was just like, I'm asked, like, I know how a deductible works through insurance and whatnot. So I was just like, I see that it says, like, every time, like, I have a problem, it says there's a deductible. He's like, well, yeah. He's like, so you don't want to be bringing your vehicle in for minor things. And I was like, so, like, I have a problem. I bring it into you guys, and you guys determine it's a minor issue. I have to pay $100 regardless every time. I was just like, yeah, like, I'd rather not, dude. Like, I'm okay.
Going all in.
You don't want any car dealer to like you. If they like you, you're paying too much. So if they're irritated or dismissive, you did well. Yeah, so, like, that's what I said. Like, and how you doing, Ara? My favorite dog, of course. Yeah, like, I love that there was none of that garbage. Like, there was no ringing bells. It was a used car dealership, and it was fine. Like, the guy I bought the car off was nice, but the last time I bought a car from 10 years ago, when I bought my Tucson brand new. What's up, bud?
I'm getting minerals.
Okay.
Good, Daddy.
Yeah.
You want to know how much shrines you have to do to get minerals?
How many?
6.
Champ.
Okay. So okay, go back out in the living room, play.
I can't.
Okay. So when I bought my new car, like, you did the whole deal of, like, they put a piece of paper in front of you, like, here's the MSRP, and you bounce back and forth a couple times until you get to a happy medium. Nowadays, like, there was no haggling. They don't do it. Like, I mean, I guess in the end, you don't have to buy the car from them, but everyone is doing this all-in, like, what you see is what you pay. And then that's it, right? Like, because I was like, like, hey, any wiggle room on the price, and can we negotiate? And he was flat out. He's just like, we don't do that here. He's like, we either sell it to you at for the price, or it'll sell to someone else who's gonna pay this price. And like I said, like, I know people hate AI and hate running stuff, but, like, there are tools out there, like, just throwing it in there, you can spit in a little bit of information. You can, in this day and age, you can give it its VIN, you can get all the information on the car, on the internet, before even anything really starts. And, I got a relatively good deal. It's funny, like, what ChatGPT and, I think it was Gemini used, but generally what they said, and sort of what you nailed, Ara, was generally, I mean, they don't really make a lot of money on the car, per se. Where they make the money is the extended warranty, the financing, like, that's their money maker, right? So when you already decline on one end, that you don't want something, that ain't helping them, right? So in Ontario, where I live, they have to be upfront about all of their, like, so they can't add, like, all these weird dealer fees. So they can have one admin fee, which I think it comes out to $500 or something. Like, they're allowed to have that, and that's it. So, like, I've seen so many videos on YouTube, like, obviously when I'm car shopping, you get a bunch of stuff of recommendations and whatnot, and I see, like, I think it's a guy named Tommy. He does like these deals. Oh, I can't move. That was a mistake there. And there's always these dealer fees, and you know, they just mark stuff up for no apparent reason. And you can't really do that here. I'm sure they tried to get it over on people. Is it as long as you're
Get out of here!
as long as you're a well-informed buyer, they're not really going to get away from it. But you know, I did my due diligence and I looked at the paperwork and read it over, and you know, that was another thing too. Like, that annoyed me. Like, I'm spending a lot of money
You did perfect.
on this, and the guy is trying to like flip the papers on me, like, you know, oh, sign here, sign here, sign, and I'm like, can I read it? Like, and then he tries to give you the boilerplate explanation of, like, you know, the Cliff's Notes of the paperwork, and I'm like, that's fine, but can I read what I'm signing here, dude? Like, am I like, sorry, am I in a hurry? I purchased a vehicle from you. Like, should this be you know, I don't know. I don't know if, like you said, like the last time I had to buy a car, it was you know, it was brand new, so I know you're gonna get a little bit more of the newer experience, and they treat you a little bit nicer than you know, what I'm expecting at a used car dealership type of thing. You know, time is money, I guess, is the saying too, but
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional then.
Take the sun, you snooze, you lose.
how's a Raw doing though? Well, how you doing, my friend?
Stay put.
Perfect chance.
Who do we have? Yeah, okay, we got Katra.
I've got this. This'll do the trick. Locking on. Fire!
I think I've talked enough about a damn car for a while.
There we go.
There we go. That's what we needed. Exactly. There we go.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Pearl necklace.
Wasn't half bad, Aaron.
You had a good experience getting your first modern car. Took the dock fee out of the cost of the car. That already reduced the comparative work. Had a discussion about a payment plan. They thought they had me long-term plan with small payments, so they were banking on getting me on the interest. We made the deal, then turned around. With your stepfather's help, I bought the car outright 5 minutes later. Stepfather allowed you to pay for him back without it. So I talked about this the last time. So another sort of issue, not an issue. I mean, it wasn't. But I had said this before when I had sort of put a deposit down on the car. They have two prices now, and this is pretty much almost across the board everywhere I looked at buying a car.
Let's get to work.
There is a finance price,
Take you on.
and there is a cash price, and they are substantial differences in price. So the finance one is about $2,000 to $3,000 cheaper, depending on what the car is and everything. That was the deal with mine. The
Show me what you got.
so like if you wanted to go in there like yourself, like
Good luck.
the first immediate thing they ask you, at least when you're car buying, and you usually get this, it's like, oh, how you looking at cash, or you're looking at financing. So if you wanted to stay quiet on that, they probably know that you're gonna pay cash or over. But it's such a ridiculous thing. Like, again, it's because they're making money on all these other things that it's quite ridiculous, right? But it's can't believe it. But that's funny. That's a big thing that a lot of people ask. Like, they always say, like, oh, go elsewhere to get a loan, or go elsewhere to don't tell them you're financing, or stuff like that. And sometimes you can, but like I said, if I would have done that, they probably would have just said, well, it's one or the other type of thing. Which is unfortunate. Like, again, I hope to not have to go car shopping for a decade again. I like the car and I'm happy with it.
Good luck.
But that will not be, like, I hope things are for the better later on type of thing.
You're not getting away. Blast off!
First game. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna want that guy to be dealing with it there. Let's see. Do we want to throw an innocent heal and then just nail him with a break? Phoenix dancing.
I'll take that.
Aaron!
Out with a bang. Soar for me. I won't lose.
Oh, you got lucky there. You didn't do anything. Awesome sauce.
Yeah. Too slow. A chance.
All right.
Keep it up! It's working!
So how come Van can't do his vandalized raid? But Aaron can.
Let's party.
What's like what? Why is? I mean, we both have enough CP.
Keep it up! It's working!
Is it because he was boosted previously? Is that why? I don't have enough boost, but Aaron can do it.
Make it count. Blink and you'll miss it.
You're doing pretty good overall. I'm on the job search hunt these days, and it's demoralizing, to be honest, with all of the AI inclusion and exclusion stuff, but I'm navigating through it. What type of work are you into, if you don't mind me asking? Or I know it is a very tough go for a lot of people, and I do feel you. Look at Biscuits, who's in here, right? Like, it's a tough thing.
Let's get to work.
Gotcha. This is it. Activate charts.
I can't believe, like, I think in this day and age, I should just be happy and lucky that I'm in happily employed type of thing, and but it's a weird world we're currently in right now, where it's like I've been saying for the longest time, like, we are, I think,
Finish the job.
I think both our countries, America and Canada, I think we are both in a recession. There's been a joke going on from the leader of our opposition here that we're in a technical recession in Canada. I don't know what all the phrasing is being weird. But I think, our countries are in a recession, and both governments are ignoring it. I think is the problem. Or not ignoring it. Like, I mean, but, no one dare wants to say the R word, right? That R word, because it's usually means bad things. Like, the second you say that a country's in a recession, everything is just, you're screwed. So it sort of is annoying that, even though we probably are in one, no one wants to admit it. And I don't know what that means when if you don't admit it, type of thing, but I think that's the deal.
What'd you expect?
That's what he's trying to do. Looking into stuff like Q&A, risk management, drug safety, clinical compliance stuff, regulatory affairs, medical writing, medical information, specialist positions, and I assume, like, just like a lot of jobs out there, a lot of them are filling up AI-wise. Yeah, I thought we were sort of beyond that. Like, I thought, about 6 to 8 months ago, companies were, like, firing a bunch of people.
This'll hurt.
And were, because I'm going to replace you with AI. And then now I thought now they were just realizing, like, oh, AI is expensive to run.
You're not getting...
And now they're all getting the bill, and they're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have got rid of everybody. Maybe the plan was to keep everyone. So then they're sort of going back, but they're realizing, like, all these
Pretty hot shit, Van.
all these jobs that people were doing, can't be done by AI or cost a lot more than the person. But there's still a little bit of a fight I've seen with a lot of companies that are still begrudgingly pushing AI down everyone's throat.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong. I'm on it!
Gotcha. This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
This'll.
Yeah, I got my hope with you there, Farah.
It's over. It's done.
Being unemployed sucks. So I hope something comes your way.
Your move, Ketra!
This'll do the trick.
No!
On yes!
What do you got? So this will do 110,
Activate.
150.
Think fast.
Take this! You got this, on yes!
They use it for screening candidate resumes, and if they don't have specific keywords in it, they never make it to human. They also have ghost jobs these days, either fake positions to encourage, threaten current workers to work more efficiently, or they have a position listed, but they have someone internal that, yes, we deal with all of those here as well. You know, I think the worst one is the internal hire, right? Like, legally, they have to put the job to everybody, but you know it sucks. You know it sucks to apply and even get an interview for a job that you know has already been determined to be given to another person. Like, that's terrible. I wish that stuff. I don't know how it works for you guys. They just changed the laws here recently in regards to having to put salary on job applications. Like, there's no more of like, I'm no wonder how much you're walking into type of thing. It's they have to put a
Nice
range.
job, on yes.
Problem is sometimes they're slowly fixing them. Of like, so like currently, like the problem is a lot of people are putting stupid ranges. Like, oh, we'll pay anywhere between 30,000 and 100,000. You're like, oh, that's too big of a range. Like, what is the real range? Like, if you find the right person, give me a.
Activate sharks!
And with things how they are, you might see some listing to get 100+ applicants on one site. Yeah, we're dealing with a lot of that stuff of like temporary foreign workers.
It's working.
For a lot of jobs, where, you know, again, the job is being offered, but it's already been taken by a foreign worker, and they're not bothering to do anything with it.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
Sharper than a knife, Ketra!
Activate sharks!
It's so hard when you have multiple enemies like that to
You're not getting
do
away.
it, because you know you gotta watch the crazy unicorn horse thing. He's trying to get an attack in there, and
All you, on yes.
all right, what do you got? You already kill one of them.
Make it count!
Let's party!
Indeed, let's
This'll do the trick.
party hearty, right?
Locking on. Fire! Aaron! On yes!
Probably a little bit of an overkill on the Tyrant Storm there, but better than nothing.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
That wasn't half bad, Aaron.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
That looks like a nice chest.
Take this!
Deploying shards.
Close enough.
This'll hurt.
What's something gonna want? Yeah, I guess just the coin bullets.
Keep it up. It's working.
Over here. All for you.
Have you finished up Yakuza yet, there, DJ? Or are you still working away at that?
It's up to you now. I'm on the scene. This'll hurt.
Going all in.
Let's party! Barry, now!
Too late. You're toast. Aaron.
Yakuza 5 has a lot. Oh, so you're not just running through the story like I do with those games. I mean, I know the Yakuza games have a lot to do in them. I mean, that's why a lot of people like them. I'm just when I play them, and I'll get to my next one. I just sort of play it for the story, play it easy mode.
Take that,
There's so much to do in those games. It's like a Persona game. I mean, you know, same developer, I think, but
Here's our chance!
I mean, not really. I mean, they're not made by Atlas, but you know, Sega has a
This'll do the trick.
take in it.
Time to go all out.
This'll do the trick.
Going all in.
Obstacle cannon.
Trying to do a little bit of everything. Okay.
Stop right there.
Bring it on.
Yeah, it's funny when you mention that, like with a raw, like getting all those keywords and everything of like, cause at our place, like, you know, we used to be old school of where like, you know, someone would come, go to HR, physically hand their resume to someone, so like, you know, it got read, or at least it got seen by someone. And, you know, much like a lot of other places, we've just sort of have switched into like, you apply online, you go through, you know, whether it's Workday or whether it's what's the other one, LinkedIn, or, you know, like they're all basically through that. And like that's the thing of like, you have to know what keywords are they looking for that the AI is using to scrub everyone's resume or application. And, you know, some of them can be different. You know, you can cheat it a little bit. I mean, if I was looking at it this way, if a company is going to be using AI to scrub your application and resume and all that, it's more than fair to run AI and go like, hey, do you know, like, roughly for this type of job, what keywords can you replace in my resume and application so that it gets noticed, and let it fill it in. I mean, play the game, right? You almost have to, right? It's the unfortunate stuff that we are in.
Brace yourself. Vandalize!
Like, unfortunately, this was something that, like, you know, when this was first being spoken about, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago with AI and whatnot, like, the thought was, like, we're going to be in a world where, like, everyone's still going to be okay, but we're just going to have some type of thing where it's just going to be a useful tool to help us through, right? And instead, it's being used to replace people, which I think is not the way it should be going. Like, it's unfortunate, sort of.
Have some more.
Yeah, lucky there. Oh, I love how you stun him and it still is just for like one go. Like, give me a break. Come on. I read that as the Digimon driver. Should be right. For the chain effect, will help get this guy for the damage bonus. Indeed, indeed. Love it when a plan comes together.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire, Aaron!
What sort of is the story here? What do we go down and search for the guest? The guest is we believe to be Judith, right? But she might be using her
Get to work.
alternative outfit.
Gotcha.
Now, let's make the first move!
This'll hurt.
Logie, can you do me a favor?
Let's
Can you take Oreo's food? No, she's only eating one bowl.
keep moving.
It's not gonna bug you. Take the other bowl.
Blast off.
You can't put it in the other one for me? Why?
Go, Ketra.
Time to go all out!
Going all in.
Let's party.
Time to go all out!
Sorry about that.
Going all in.
Yup. Huh.
Oh, come on, Catra. I mean, I should have known that.
Both you now! I'll
Oh, she has no EP. She's gonna need to do a... That? Can you reach? There you go.
Here I come! Ha! Aaron!
There you go. Okay, that gets you back a fair amount. Do that a couple times. Your Bob will be your uncle.
Here's a little more.
A chance.
Really? Really, you can't reach them there?
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up! You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did great, Van.
Come on.
Take this out! You snooze, you lose the top!
Keep saying I gotta buy that 8-bit dough controller.
This'll hurt. It's over!
Although I don't mind the Stadia controller, it's just that it's clicky. I don't know if the 8-bit dough controllers are clicky or not.
They flinched.
A chance!
You were reluctantly playing their resume keyword game. I like the formatting and visual style of your resume before AI involvement. It was clean, easy on the eyes, nice open space. Now to me it looks cluttered because of the added sections of skills and junk on it. Yeah, and that's the problem too, right? Could you imagine, like, I think another, like, part of the problem is, so, you know, it gets run through and scrubbed,
Great.
and then you know, a human gets to look at it, and they're probably thinking the same thing you are. They're like this is what AI spit out to us, is just like this garbled mess. This is what makes it pass. And then I think, like, part of the problem, it has to be, is you have, you know,
Looks like some good.
the HR department saying, like, what are we paying AI for? Like I'm not saying this for you in particular, but I mean, like, you know, they're playing the game where, like, that you may not be the best person they want for the job, but because you were able to put the AI keywords in that they wanted, you show up, right? Like, the amount of people that they're missing out on, that just because they don't want to play the AI game like yourself, like, is unfortunate. Like, how many candidates are just going through the shitter because, you know, they're just not interested in properly playing this game, and the problem is, like, you become desperate,
Be extremely cautious. Let's get to work.
because, you know, everyone needs to have work eventually, right?
Take this! Give me your worst.
And so it you know, it just becomes an unfortunate
This'll
thing.
hurt.
Keep moving, Van.
If I were HR, I definitely think all these resumes look right, and that's the problem, right? Like, how could you in a good conscience be working for HR and sit there and think of, like what's the advantage of all of these? They all look the same, they're all garbage, half of it's probably made up, and this is what we're getting. These are our candidates. Give me a, like, that's the problem. And then you've thus wasted time, right? You wasted time screening with a terrible system, and then you wasted HR's time because they were like, none of these are good. Go back and reset the keywords or something. Where you know, maybe we need some type of reset or something for all this. I don't really know sort of the fix type of thing, because, like, is the world too busy now to have old school takes of where, like, a human is looking at every single resume, like, coming in and going out? Like, I don't know. You almost have to have a dedicated person to that, and depending on the size of a business, that might not be possible, right?
Yeah! It's for the best!
Go time.
All right, so a couple of glowhammer hits, and she was fine and dandy.
Make it count, Aaron!
She's fine and dandy getting that.
A chance! Time for the main event! Vandalize! Raid! Go, Ketra!
Still left over?
This'll do the trick.
You get lucky with a freeze?
Like hell you are!
Nope.
Payback time! A chance!
Too slow.
There we go. What do you drive now, Ara? I'm sure you mentioned to me already. I apologize that I've forgotten. I feel like that's something I should know about everyone's car.
Take the sun!
I know Biscuits and Wolf there, they're Toyota people. DJ is a Mazda. I know you told me before, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Gotcha! Now, let's finish the job!
None of your cars are security questions, so you're fine with answering. No, Ra, what I need to know is what street did you grow up on? What's your middle name? And then what's your date of birth? That ought to get me the answer I'm looking for, right?
Is that?
Whoa, that waterfall's huge!
Waterfall?
Hurry, guys. I want to
Oh,
see
that
it up
is, yeah.
close.
Nice little gazebo. We get married here. We got 3, a 2012 Ford Fusion, 97 Ford Thunderbird, and a 73 Chevy Nova. You've got some nice cars. That's awesome. I assume the Fusion is your daily? Oh yeah, this is really nice. What are we dealing with here? Havardian Scythe. Long light Pubu or Pubu. Not to be with soap dishes, the Pubu. Wow. So this is the famed Longlai Pubu. This place is more beautiful than I could have imagined. This takes me back. It worked me to death here. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, for God's sake. 1 second. Sorry. Oh my god, the annoyances of apartment living is someone's car alarm is just going off all the time. Thunderbird's got some issues with it we'll be looking into, but it was my biological father's car, still under 40,000 original miles. Feels new. Yeah, I mean, God, you know what won't last almost 40,000 original miles? A Hyundai Tucson. They don't make them like they used to, as my mom used to say. Oh, someone's having a shower. Are you for freaking real?
So cold. I'm gonna freeze to death.
The Nova runs, try to drive it every 2 weeks to keep the battery charged. Metal car, metal and wood steering wheel, metal. Oh yeah. I mean that all of that metal mentioning, that doesn't sound like that would last in Canadian winter. I mean, you wouldn't probably drive it in the Canadian winter, but like that's a nice thing about like oh, no air conditioning ain't fun. But I was gonna say, like, there's a beauty to like having those cars like California and Arizona, maybe to a lesser extent the Florida, because they do get hurricanes and whatnot stuff. So I mean, it's not like you're dealing with a winter, but maybe some water damage and whatnot, because it does rain a lot in this time of year in Florida. But like, yeah, like pretty much like, isn't there like a what's it referred to, like the rust belt? Pretty much the second you sort of are above that is just like, you're gonna have to deal with salt being put on your car, or just like that's one thing I'm gonna have to look at. I don't know that I'm not too familiar with it. I'll have to ask the guy at my baseball, the mechanic guy, if like, for a car being 2 years old, like, is there or if like getting a car what's it called, rust protected, do the spray underneath. I don't know if it's worth, because I mean, if it was done, like I have known people, like, you do it every year, you do it sort of before, at the end of the summer, before lets it set in, and then for the bad winter, and then you do it every year. But like, I'm just like, well, how bad could it be for 2 years? Do I start it, or is someone already, did the previous owner do it? Is that something I should look into doing? The dealership wanted me to do it, and I was like, no. The one thing that annoyed me with the dealership, like, again, all of their throw with the extended warranty and stuff, so they had some type of rust package, and so this is where it's good to be an informed customer. They had a rust package where they guaranteed the paint, and throughout these extended warranty years, I had already known that the Volkswagen factory warranty already extended beyond what they were offering, and so when the guy said, he's like, "Oh, like you're not gonna take that," and I didn't even bother to tell him that I knew like the factory warranty covered that already. I'm not selling up for that, but and then the seats, he didn't even know like what he was selling me, for crying out loud. He was going on about this one's got like a weird, like, it's like a suede cloth with like a little bit of a leatherette type of thing to it. It's they're comfortable seats. I like my Tucson, I had like that weird leatherette, which I didn't find it was overly uncomfortable, but it made it a pain in the butt in the summer. I can't imagine what a leather seat would be like in Arizona for you. But you guys like, oh well, there's a cleaning package we can get for you, like, if something ever happens to your leather seats. And I was just like, they're not leather? And then he was trying to like step back, and he's like, oh, well, regardless still, right? And I'm like, no, like, dude, you just went on and on about leather cleaning, and it's not even that. Like, come on, like, at least pay attention for 20-30 minutes as to what you're selling me, type of thing.
No. Snap out of it, Judith. You aren't allowed to die out here.
That's the vehicle you keep in your storage unit. Okay, yeah.
I will not take Mom and Granny's size of disappointment any longer.
Yeah, so I might have to consider that. It's usually you can get it done for $100-$150 here to just spray the undercarriage and keep it clean, keep it from rusting out. But at the same time, I don't know if that's a type of thing of like, I've never had a car like rust out. Like, I've owned many cars, I've driven many cars from like, even when I was younger and drove the family cars and whatnot. We never got undercoating done, and we never had a car literally like rust away type of thing. I think, nowadays cars are just, they're painted better, they're taken care of better. I've heard like, as long as you're like, especially in the Canadian winters, you always see like after usually the first big snowfall and the plows have gone through, everyone's taking their car to the car wash to get like the underneath sprayed and done. Like, $10 for a wash type of thing. I was never really doing that. But like I said, it never was a problem.
Clear your mind. Endure the freezing water.
When I look at Judith here, and I know she's also, what was it? Is it the Hellcat? Is that what she's also called as? I feel like you wouldn't be able to stand under a waterfall like this. Like, that pressure that'd be pounding down on her would be probably killing her. I don't think she'd be able to stand underneath it like this. Judith! What on earth is she doing? I think it's called waterfall meditation or something. And she even brought ritual clothes. She's really going all out with this crap. Well, that definitely is Judith. No mistaking it. At this rate, she's gonna catch a dreadful cold. Perhaps we should go talk... Huh? Uh-oh. Everyone above us! Uh-oh. Now, where is one not to think that, this lovely monster up there isn't giving Judith a little bit of a golden shower sitting up there, right? Sometimes you gotta pay extra for that. The hell's that? It's a monster, and it's no ordinary one either. Oh no, it's looking straight at Judith. Shoot. No! Judith! Oh, did it, like, take her? Damn it! Oh, shit. Is she gonna make it?
You picked the wrong day to mess with me!
Yeah, she's fine. What? Oh, thank Arusha, she transformed in the nick of time. Whoa, you nearly gave me a heart attack there. Bewitching Spectre Yaku knew. We'll let this monkey out of his cage.
Well, what's it doing here?
Grimcat, not
Wait a
Hellcat.
second.
I think Hellcat's a vehicle, right?
I should be asking you that question. Why are you people here?
The guide boy from the village asked us to find you. Ah, you must be that phantom thief who prowls the capital and... Wait, now's hardly the time for idle chatter. Looks like you're holding up okay. You ready to put that thing through a crash course in pain?
Oh, yes. And the only thing on my agenda for today is kicking your ass, you stupid primate!
It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And we're all out of gum.
Your act of utter foolishness will be met with divine retribution. So get ready, because it's curtains for you!
The Grendel has temporarily been made available. The Becoming the Grendel is available during certain battles and lets you transform into the Grendel via the crafts menu. It will auto-deactivate in 3 turns. Transforming requires 200 CP, but after returning to normal, 100 CP is restored. Okay, that doesn't sound terrible. Is that something we want to, like, I mean, of course this damn thing's gonna get a critical attack right off the hop. We could transform.
Make it count!
Become the Grendel?
Here we go, Bear.
I'll back you up.
Alright, let's see if we can
Damn, activate your boost.
put a couple of things out here. So we have
Pressure him and move in!
Limited Blaster.
Make it count!
Yeah, we'll do that.
Your move!
You're gone.
Take this.
Oh, beautiful. 55%. We are gonna have to really try here. What does she have an S break? She does. The Grim Knight Waltz. I feel like we're really gonna have to nail this thing if we want to steal that critical attack, which I'm aiming to do. So
Keep it up. It's working.
Initiating skill.
Let's pretty this scene up!
let's see this. Oh my god, already cool. I don't know if we've seen this before. I don't think we did. Unless she did it to me once.
Grim Knight Wolf!
This is gonna tickle.
Boost gauge expanded.
81. Okay, we did delay it, so we might be able to squeeze. Oh my god, she can do a doublemint gum.
It's working.
Do you nail it again? I think you do.
Initiating
Let's
skill.
pretty...
I don't think you take the chance. That thing might be able to nail me hard.
I hope you're ready. Here's the climax. Grim Knight Wolf!
Boost gauge expanded.
There we go. That's what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted.
Pressure him and move in! Your move!
Come here. I need you.
Get the dog on the case.
On yes.
What are you weak against? Crystal Eden with a little bit of a freeze. Sure, let him do something here. Oh, banana hammocks. Yeah, that tickled. Looks like the game broke there for showing the freezing. Damage though. Good damage.
Keep it up. It's working.
What would we like to do here?
Make it count.
That.
Pressure him and move in! Your move!
You're calm down. Ha! You're finished. Be gone.
Doing good. We're doing good.
Keep your guard up.
I'll throw that on or not.
Take him out!
because he could do that.
Random
Let's see what his regal beatdown is all about here.
take that.
Wow. Unfortunate that we came over to 0 farts, but oh, come on.
You're screwed now!
Yes, you could very well be screwed now. Oh, come on. How lucky we're getting nowadays. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Make it count.
Get around to the back of him? Can you?
This'll hurt.
You can.
Aerial Buster!
Imagine this misses. I was all over that.
Here's our chance.
Oh my god. This has been a clean fight. Huh? How is Aaron not involved here?
The rest is up to you. The star has arrived.
Going all in.
Your move.
Yeah, you keep doing that stuff.
Now or never.
Oh, so unfortunate she can't do a critical.
Keep it up.
I guess if I yeah, we could swap out
Your turn.
probably Fairy. She'll get the critical. There we go.
Going all in.
Look at how well that works out for us. Let it be known there, Fairy. Take him out. Do it again if you need to. There you go.
It's the end of the line.
Surprised that she didn't do really overly that much damage. This should be it. And she do it 3 times a lady.
Like hell you are!
Oh, you still are not done.
Payback time!
I'll take that. I knew it had to have been close. Is that how close we all are to leveling up there? Just not quite. 1 U material? Boy, they do not hand those out like previous games. Yeah, serves you right, you foul beast.
Oh, beast.
Well, that definitely wasn't your run-of-the-mill monster. Must have been a cryptid. I never saw any of those back when I trained here.
Oh, really? Wait, you trained here too?
Yeah, about 5 years back.
Oh, go figure. That has to be a coincidence, though there's no way it could be a twist of fate. That's not important. What are you all doing here? Explain yourselves.
I thought we did roughly, briefly. Well, she really does blurt out every passing thought, doesn't she? Yep, we think she was born without a filter. Well, we're here because we decided to go on a hot springs trip. And like I said earlier, the guide boy asked us to come look for you.
Oh, that boy? Did I really worry him that much? Oh, crap. I believe you have the wrong person. I am the Phantom Thief of Justice, Grimcat. I am the deliverer of divine punishment to the dregs of society.
Is she still really playing this up like that? Oh, we don't know that you're Judith? Come on.
And I am most certainly not a celebrity actress who secretly slipped into Long Lie. Perish the thought.
Okay, we believe you, sure. With every word, you're digging yourself into a deeper hole. Oh, this has to be a bit. You can't seriously be this dumb. I think you messed this one up big time.
I did no such thing. Are you insinuating that I'm a lie? Ah!
You're pushing yourself too damn hard. You gotta be spent after all that meditating. Take it easy. You're a bona fide hottie, so don't work yourself to the bone.
Bonafide hottie? I told you, I'm the mysterious Phantom Thief.
And she's back to normal. Judith! Alrighty. Let's get you some warmer clothes. You're gonna catch a cold otherwise. Whoa!
What's the matter?
Oh,
Let's go!
Decency to look away!
Oh my god.
Stored the goods away. Phew. I was able to look away just in time. Van, however...
Van got a free show. I thought we were playing Hyperdimension Neptunia there.
But I can't say it wasn't a happy one for me as well. You're free to slap me anytime. I'll throw in a discount on the request fee, too.
A special price for me. Oh, how magnanimous of you, good sir. But I refuse. I'm not paying you a single mirror, you cheapskate!
Look out. It's a Stephanie McMahon slap right there. I suppose I should at least thank you for taking the boys' request to check on me. Speaking of wrestling, seems like one sad story and one happy story, at least from what I paid attention to. Looks like Kenny Omega is the AEW World Champ, and for some apparent reason they took the title off Sami Zayn? 9 days is what that looked? Terrible. It does not feed well into the, even when you say you're done with watching wrestling, you still can't, like, avoid on the social media all the squabbles that go on of, like, I know CM Punk was, like, off, you know, people were throwing out reasons all over the place. But it certainly doesn't help the outlook of it, of, like, that if he was not happy with what was going on and, you know, sort of the rumors going on that he wasn't happy about his Mania match and that now he gets the title back, you know, it doesn't look good. But on good things, saw bits and pieces on the YouTube, the MGF Kenny Omega match. That was a good match. Yes, bud. What am I going to help you with?
You have to open the door.
How do I open it?
That door. You have to like put these things on the wheel.
Let me see.
You can fall through the... What's this? How? That's not how you do it. You have like spinning.
Yeah.
You have to like put another, like you have to put that one like somewhere on it that it can like suck in and open the door.
I don't know what it wants me to do though. I don't know what you have inverted controls. Like why? What's wrong with you?
You have to put it like somewhere off it. Like that.
Is that enough for you to get in?
For me it
There you
is.
go.
For me it is, but not this. You have to get this in from it.
There you go.
What was that?
I don't know. Okay, go. Living room.
Okay.
I'll pay the request fee in full, but don't misunderstand. I'm doing this for the kid, not you. Whatever floats your boat, lady. Thanks for your patronage. Huh. Farewell. Wait a sec. Judith? We want to reassure you that your secret's safe with us. You've seen my transformation, so we won't tell anyone about yours. Oh, I appreciate that. Rest assured, we always uphold client confidentiality. Oh, and it might be a good idea to get in touch with Nina when you get a chance. You don't need to remind me. I know I made her worry. I'm grateful to all of you guys, minus that money-grubbing scoundrel and that red-haired asshole. And just like that, she's gone. Wow, faster than a speeding bullet. Man, she'd be a 10 out of 10 if it weren't for that personality of hers. Still jealous of you, though, man. I mean, you got to see an award-winning actress fully nude. Talk about winning the lotto and then some. Oh, yeah. Grr, indeed. Oh, give me a break. It totally wasn't full-on nude. It was semi at most. Late-night showings at theaters are way more revealing, and
Huh? Wasn't she fully visible from the front, though?
Ah,
Central East, it is strictly forbidden to look at a woman's bare skin unless you're her husband. Which means you might have to take it upon yourself to...
well, you know what they say, Fairy. When in Calvard, do as the Calvardians do. Fine. I'll make sure to apologize or to her later. Please do so.
I think that's the best course of action.
Damn, that little brat can be terrifying when she wants to be. Well, now that that's settled, we should make our way back to Longline. Good. We shouldn't keep Yumi and Reset waiting any longer.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Oh, so she did pay me sort of in the end. That's not terrible. Alright, anything else missing here? Look like anything over there. Just, you know, taking the pictures, you know? Wonderful area. Alright, let's see what this menu here has got for us. We've earned 5 out. Alright, some spear droplets, that'll be nice to add. And, is that where we are? The Long Light outskirts? I guess so. Alright. I mean, I guess I could, go to.
Heading to
No
the
reason to
objective.
run back. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, everyone. I suspect something unexpected happened, but I'm glad to see you all well the same. It's a long story. The long and short of it is, Van ended up seeing, hey, can we please drop this and move on? Hmm? Aw, come on. Don't be mad just because she put on the smackdown on you. I'm just glad you were able to bring her back safe and sound. I didn't realize you knew her personally, though. I guess there was no reason for me to keep her identity a secret after all, huh? Sure, but you still did the right thing. When you're dealing with customers, trust is everything. You footed the bill, by the way, so you don't need to pay us a single mirror. Oh, thank you. I'll be going then. If you ever need anything else while you're in town, just let me know. Goodbye, Senri. Let's play together again sometime. I'd like that too. I see the two of them becoming fast friends. And they did. He taught her a lot of songs and games that are popular here in Longline. I'm glad to hear it. Man, though, is it ever getting late? I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling kind of bushed. Maybe we head back on into the inn and rest? But I still want to play! There are lots of fun things to do at the inn too, you know. It has a big outdoor spring you might like. What a nice idea it would be for all of us to go in for a soak before dinner. Okay. You guys do look tired, so let Yumi give you some TLC. Ah, thanks, kiddo. I'm surprised she's heard that expression before. Guess that stubborn old man's rubbing off on her. The group made their way back to the inn where they relaxed in their rooms and indulged in its facilities to unwind. They also took the time to report the cryptid-like beast's defeat to the guild, while also getting Nina and Bermati know that Judith has been found. Dinner was reserved for 6:30 p.m. Before that, however, they decided to do a little something else to make sure most of their trip to Longline.
Enough with the seduction act.
I can't let my act get rusty while I'm not on stage, you know? But damn, this water doesn't feel good. There's springs over in Longport, but this is next level. What, is the kid not coming in? Feels like a waste to come all this way and not use the outdoor spring.
Yeah, I did invite him, but he said he was too tired and was just gonna settle with a shower.
Weird. Didn't seem like he was afraid of showing off that skinny-ass body or whatever.
There's plenty of cultures out there that don't do public bathing. Could just be that. But you're right that it's a waste not to come in. I'll see if he wants me to reserve the place for him later.
Like some overprotective parent. Well, that kiddo might not be here to give you some TLC, but I am. How about it? This do it for you? Old farts like you love these kinds of poses, right?
Is he hitting on me?
Oh, knock it off. Just because you were born with looks and talent doesn't make it okay to abuse them.
Made you hard?
Wow.
I'm limp as a damn noodle.
What are they even talking about over there?
This game is far more adult than the other games, like 10 speed over. My God.
Who knows? I can't believe those two. Though I'm sure it was Aaron who was the one who started it.
Your hair is so smooth, Reset. Can I wash it for you?
I would be delighted if you did.
Yume really does have a way of becoming fast friends with anyone. I think of her as my little sister at this point. She reminds me of my younger siblings back home. I almost forgot you're an older sister. It doesn't feel quite right to me somehow. Maybe for you, but for me, Kasim doesn't come home very often. So I actually feel way more like an older sister than a younger one. I see. You'll probably always be the latter to me. Sorry. You're definitely the older sister type, though. Your hair is so long, and your skin's smooth like porcelain. You're so curvy, too.
I just assume that, like, is everyone just after a giant orgy in this game? Like, is that the end game here? Like, it's just some giant, 12 people all
I
together?
like the way your hair is fluffy like kitten's fur. And your skin's so lustrous with such a beautiful tone. It's silky to the touch. I love it. You really think so? I'm covered in scars, though. Maybe so, but you got those protecting people like us and loved ones back home, didn't you? I really don't want you to get hurt, of course. But I see those scars more as proof of the sacrifices you've made for others. And so they make me all the more proud of you. Aw, thank you. By the way, this might be out of nowhere, but what kind of person do you think Van's type is?
Oh God, here it is.
Pardon? A long time ago, I remember asking Ida how people usually behave when staying over somewhere. And she said they usually talk about romance and stuff, like who the people close to them might be in love with. Ida really didn't beat around the bush, huh? I'm sure potential partners for him would need to be over a certain age.
There we go. We gotta make sure everything's legal around here.
So, not us. He sees us more as children. He's so nice, though, isn't he? He makes it look like he's not paying that much attention to us, but it feels like he always is. Yes, I would have to agree. But for example, he isn't the same with us as he is with Reset and Judith.
Well, Reset's a robot, so,
Elaine, too. It's always like he acts with a lot less restraint towards them. Now that you mention it...
Man, I've seen them all in the sauna before. You sure got hella scars, huh? Bet they come with a ton of shady stories to tell.
Not gonna deny it. That's just how it is when you're in this business.
I'll bet. Especially when you've got connections with PMCs, the Society, Heiyue, and a bunch of other dicey groups. Sounds like you backed up the Mirage side during the war a couple years ago, too. Then your ex is an A-rank bracer, and you've got a partner in crime in the CID. A ton might even be selling it short.
So is that the slight nod, unless I completely missed it, that him and Elaine used to date? I assume that the X is the A-rank bracer. She's not S-rank? She's not that special?
Keep it up with the wild guesses. Too sharp for his own good.
So, you went to high school with those two, right?
Give me a break here. Your intuition is something else, you brat.
Certainly looks like it.
Doesn't need to be something else in this case. The small fry might not have noticed, but Miss Perfect sure has. You're just so easy to read. It's like you're not even trying to hide this stuff.
Cutting right to the chase, huh? I mean, you're right. It's not like I'm going out of my way to hide it, but...
You just never volunteer it either. Same difference. Almost bizarre how you hold your cards close to your chest while using your whole Spriggan deal to meddle in others' affairs. How you always dive headfirst to protect us from danger, whatever the cost to yourself. Like you aren't worth a damn.
Putting it like that's a little...
You try to disguise it. You get real pushy when it comes to Mira and make a show of boiling everything down to debts paid or owed. But it's all talk, isn't it? At least when it comes to us, you're all give and no take. And I hate how you're making me leave my debt to you forever unpaid. I get it though. You're scared, aren't you?
You guys read me like a book.
We all owe you in some way or another. It's part of why I came all the way over to the capital to help out. Not a big part though. Half for sightseeing, half for revenge, and like 1% repaying you.
Oh, no doubt.
But that's not true for the others. They're here because they're grateful to you. Well, they're grateful and they worry about leaving you alone because you're a danger to yourself.
I never really thought of Aaron not necessarily being dumb. Yeah, like you're not wrong. Like he's smart. He doesn't. I will say, like, he doesn't really portray that he has any smarts. It's not that he's like, you know, he's always high. His demeanor doesn't help him.
We're closer than you think, and not just in age. Maybe think about how liked you actually are next time you want to pull the sacrificial lone wolf act. Not that I care what happens to you, just to be clear. Oh, get out of here with that shit!
Everyone gets a Reen head pat.
Couldn't help myself. Not often you're this sincere. Though if I've got a little hellion like you worried about me, then I got a long ways to go as a man. Just have to take it one day at a time.
Careful you don't overdo it, Grandpa. Anyway, enough serious talk. We're in a hot springs resort. You gotta tell me all the good night spots. Like where you can get down and dirty in the bath with some hot older girls.
Nowhere, that's where.
Get down and dirty? Goodness, I wonder what that could mean. He really can't help himself, can he?
Wow, everything's all white.
And then, of course, you have Anyas, who is mature far more than her age ever is, but, you know, playing and being a good sport for Fairy, not to cloud her mind.
Sorry for leaving her with you all this time, Reset.
Not at all. We've had a lovely time together.
Leave the washing to me whenever you're ready. I want to help wash the boys too. Can I?
Sure, go wash Aaron's hair.
I suppose it might be fine if it's just you. We'll have to get there and the owner's okay later.
Flash!
Is something wrong?
Not at all. I'm sorry. We just couldn't help looking at you.
Oh, were you concerned with how my artificial body is faring?
Oh, it's not that. If anything, it's the opposite. I forgot it's artificial.
Is it all artificial or just bits and pieces?
That's quite the compliment. I'm not going out of my way to hide anything, so you can look all you like if the sight doesn't displease you.
You have to squint to notice anything different at all. Oh, I see it now.
This is the joint between two of my artificial parts.
Is this where she pulls the Arnold Schwarzenegger? Like, you know, even though we already know, she's gonna take out a knife and cut it and pull it off, and we can see the exoskeleton.
All it takes is to wear something over it, and nary a person is likely to notice. Still, while I may sound like an expert, I've only had this body for a year.
I see.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound like I was holding knowledge over you. It's a rather complex story, and much of it is confidential. I wish I could tell you if I'm being truthful.
Marduk own that story?
No, you don't need to apologize. You've gone out of your way to do what you can for us in spite of your limitations. If anything, you've been doing more than you should. It makes me, well, I can't help but compare myself to you and feel a little inadequate.
Good job.
You, yes?
You see, I have numerous skills and knowledge because I was intended to be that way. My skills have been refined and my body modified to best serve my purpose. However, the both of you also have roles that only you can fulfill. Roles that I suspect are much more important to Arkwright Solutions than my own.
You really think so? I don't know. That's kind of hard to imagine.
Don't worry about it too much for now. Just try to take it to heart as wisdom from your elders. To add, while my body might differ from that of an ordinary human's, I am still 20 years old, as I once told you all. I'm not an enchantress who is much older than she appears, or anything to that effect.
Understood.
Give me the old wink.
Good to know, Rosette. We're so close in age, and yet she's so much wiser than me.
What's an enchantress?
Oh, Yume!
Are you all talking about work? I want to help you all when I'm big too. Grandpa said I couldn't, but I'm not gonna listen to him.
I'm sure hearing that would make him a bit sad.
I know I'd be happy to have you on the team, though. Oh, for sure.
Sure is noisy over there. But I guess that's what happens when 3/4 of the group are kids.
They're just in what I call the hot springs vacation spirit. Think it's probably time we got out anyways.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, getting in the bath with everyone does seem like it would help me get to know them all better. But I doubt they work out the truth that easily. But I couldn't be as comfortable as I can with Gran and the others back home.
Yeah, there's something about him as to why he sort of avoids the... Well, see, the thing, not that it stops Reset. My guess is that he is similar to Reset, that he may also be some type of robot and has artificial limbs, but maybe with him, maybe he's like an older model, and they can, you can see more of his, joints, and whatnot. All right, give me a second. Oh, might need to be,
What about the black one?
yeah, that could work, but it needs to be batteries. You gotta sync it. I'll show you. Find out more about Katra in the next game. Oh, okay. Next game. Gotta keep me playing somehow, right?
Still, it would be a waste just to have a shower, so maybe I'll sneak in later once everyone's done.
These people just love lounging around in their pajamas. November 14th, 6:30 p.m. Is this where we get to eat? Now this is fancy. It's so grown up. It really is a lovely room. Oh, but there's other customers here, so we probably shouldn't be eating here while we got a kid with us. And maybe we should eat in the lounge where we had a lunch instead? Oh, there's no need for concern. This room has been well soundproofed. She isn't going to be a bother to anyone. Oh, well, if you're sure. In that case, I think it would be rude to turn them down. All the other customers do seem to have their own rooms. Well, we've prepared the same room as you last night.
Thanks! Yesterday's food was really good, so I can't wait for...
Oh. It's a lady from earlier. Good evening, Judith. I almost forgot you were staying in the same place as us.
Oh, right. You did say that you were here for a few days on vacation. Well, I'll just be going then. Wait! I need food!
I'm really sorry to ask, but could I have my meal in my room? I'd be happy to pay you extra for the trouble. Oh, if that's what you would prefer, then we'd be happy to accommodate you. There's no need to pay extra, however. We'll see to getting your room ready. Are you one of Van's friends too? Huh? What are you doing, Yumi? When did you get there? What's your name? You're so pretty. I'm Yumi, and I'm going to be a cute waitress at Montmartre one day. Really? Isn't that something? A little help here? Yumi, she's, not... My name's Judith. It's nice to meet you, Yumi. Oh, you too. Come have your dinner with us. Eating by yourself is so lonely. It'll be way more fun together. Oh, hold on. What would you like us to do? Well, we do know her, so I guess it's up to our friend over there. The menu changes daily here, so we'd both be getting the same options regardless, right? Yes, that's correct. We can accommodate either decision, just let us know what you prefer. Listen, Yumi, you aren't going to come with us. Yumi wins the round. Didn't stand a chance. I don't think any of us would. Fine. Bring my food in here, please. I accept my fate. Yay! We're happy for you, Yumi. Well, I hope this isn't too much trouble. Oh, not at all. We'll get everything ready at once. Not quite Monster Hunter World good looking, but still looking good. This tastes so good. Careful, you're gonna get it all over you again. I never would have thought you were the infamous Grimcat causing trouble in the capital. Even after seeing you in that outfit, I'm still having a hard time believing it. I don't blame you. Like I said though, your secret's safe with us. Don't stress. And thank you again for saving us back in Algemurai, by the way. Oh, don't mention it. You were only there because of a job for me and Nina. It was the least I can do. I think I can trust that you won't tell anyone though, especially since you were there on your own stuff wanting to keep quiet. Still, if it gets out, it gets out. I'm even prepared to abandon my career as an actress if that happens. You are? I guess if you didn't have that much resolve, you wouldn't be targeting bigwig politicians and the like in the first place. How many other people know your identity other than us? A handful, but they're all people with different sides of their own. Somehow managed to keep the whole film industry in the dark, though. Seriously, please don't tell anyone. I'll even pay you hush money if I have to. Your hush money's no good here. I'm gonna pick up more work from you, though. But you know, it's been 8 years now since all the Phantom Thief hubbub started. So, what? You've been living a double life like this since you were a kid? Yeah, I started out both as a thief and an actress at the same time, when I was 14. I can't say it's been easy. I've had rivals in both fields who spurred me on. Mom and Granny were against my decision, but back when they had the mantle. You just can't stop putting your foot in your mouth, can you? I can't help but be curious about your family and rivals, though. It's impolite to pry too much, however. Still, hearing that reminds me of some things I've read in the past. So you're not the first Grimcat, then. There were a couple more before you? So much for not prying. I really hope I can trust you guys on the secret thing. You can. We got you. It was just the Grimcat and the you put on Maxim's trail then. Yeah, I suspected he had something to do with Almada. What? How come? It's not just politics and entertainment that they have influence in, but sports too. There's all kinds of shady rumors floating around, and even now, from them supplying illegal donations to stories of human trafficking. And then I started hearing stories of Maxim traveling around place to place. It made me start to wonder if that was because he was doing something on behalf of the Mafia. You're really sure it isn't though, right? Like I said, I can tell you that's not why he's traveling around. But we can tell you his actual reason, since that's private. True, though he made a mess, he's now got to clean it up. You don't ease it up when it comes to him, do you? He's got up to some other dumb stuff in Longport too, but nothing would cause harm. Marduke's assessment of his potential involvement with Almeida was all negative as well. You guys really do look into everyone and everything, huh? I can't believe I screwed up so bad. Things haven't been great lately, so I was just desperate to turn them around. Nina won the Lion d'Or instead of me, and another rival of mine's been doing super good lately. I've been trying my hardest too, but Mom and Grammy just... Yeah, but I loved Golden Blood though. I mean, it was a little bit raunchy, but the action scenes were cool. You really think so? I'm not the one who made it raunchy, just to be clear. That's all the director being a filthy pervert. He has to go to the same sexed up angles every single time. I'd believe that more if they hadn't seen you wear as Grimcat. Well, speaking of that, you should try getting him to make a film about Grimcat. There's a role you were born for. No, now that I'd pay good money to see. I suspect a lot of people would. Now that you mention it, he probably would be able to get some hot shots out of that cat suit. No, hell no. Never mention that idea around him ever, or he'd do it for sure. What's a Grimcat? Is it a kitty? I'd watch that. I don't know if it'd be anything like the Catwoman movie with Halle Berry. I don't think so, Tim. I'm not full yet. Oh, looks like all that running around today has finally caught up to her, though, huh? She's got a bright future up ahead, this one. We're sorry for all the trouble she ended up causing you, Judith. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think she'll be letting go anytime soon. You want me to look after her for a while? It's been a long day for me, too. We can both just have ourselves a nice nap. Are you sure? If you really don't mind, that'd be great. Thank you. I doubt she'll sleep for more than an hour or two. If she causes you any fuss, or if you need anything, let us know. Sure. Can I have your number then? It's not even 10 p.m. yet. This might be a good time to head out. Nothing smells off, but might be worth walking around for a bit just in case. Oh, finally gonna check out that house now, eh? I don't want any of my assistants picking up on anything, so I think I'll leave them be. I should at least go thank Judith personally and apologize before I head out, though. Alright. Check out that place after exploring. So, do I want to do that right? I assume that is probably Judith's room. Let me just go and do my reporting here. I just don't know if I want to be doing that right now or not. I'm always weary about doing those things because it'll lead to something, or I'll end up missing something. Because I do see a bunch. There's blue triangles and whatnot, and obviously there's a lot of people to chat it up with. So robots. Oh, hey, napping here, buddy? I'll give you, I guess, a real shock if they knew that. Nobody over here, so... And I just assume it's just a lot of either people working here, a lot of guests just making sure that we're having a good time. Having a good time, yeah. I mean, it is a touristy area, so expectations would be. What is this blue thing? Well, I took a dip before dinner. It's great to be able to go in multiple times a day. Should I take another quick dip to help digest dinner? Not discuss. Yeah, sure, why not? If you talk to one guest here, you get a Reen mention. Take another dip. 5 years since then, huh? Never imagined this be how I'd end up back here. Come to think of it, I made a promise to go on a hot springs trip way back when, huh? It was, what? Gonna be to celebrate Renee's graduation? And then I ruined the whole thing. Whatever. No turning back the clock now. I already made my choice. I've thrown away my days with them.
Okay, looks like no one's around.
Oh no!
I knew the best time to shoot for would be right after dinner.
Poor Katra.
I'll really be in for it if Aaron finds me, so I'll make this a short dip.
I certainly see, like, I don't know if it's just poor. It looks like he's got, like, things on his legs that, like sort of Reset has, but he's all black. They couldn't make him what? Why is his face in...
I did only just take a shower. Hopefully a quick wash is good enough before going in.
Oh no. How does he not notice me there?
I can barely see a thing. There's so much steam.
That's why.
It really is curious how the oxidation of sulfur can come out so thick.
Was that him in a shadow? Because I was like, oh my god, like his whole body was black. And now it doesn't look that way.
As I recall, it has a positive effect on the skin and soothes chronic pain. Maybe I should convince Gran and Essie to come.
Man, you sure know your stuff, huh?
Huh? What's the van?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've been here for a while now. Real nice bath, huh? Sorry I didn't say anything earlier. I was kind of lost in thought. You wanted to have the place to yourself, yeah? I'm all warmed up, so I'll leave it to you. Wow, Van, you can see everything. Huh? What are you talking about? I got a towel around my waist. But your upper body, you're naked. Your incredible muscles are visible. Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything. Oh, come on, I'm not that great compared to folks who really make a habit of flexing their muscles. Anyways, you wanted the place. I'm good leaving it to you. You should have come around a half an hour before anyone else comes in, I think. Don't stray in for long, alright? Because after eating. And remember, hydrate once you're done. That was a shock. Suppose I was at fault. I should have made sure no one was here first. He didn't notice, did he? No, couldn't have. There shouldn't be that much to see in just the builds of our bodies. I think the heat's getting to me. If I wash myself, I'll head out. Okay, so that was just the weird shadow of what he was looking like. Still, as DJ said, we'll figure out his deal, I'm sure, soon enough. Alright. Several chefs have come here to train with you guys as well, eh?
Do you need something?
Anything that we need to buy?
Please
Nope.
come again.
Alright, anyone else to chat with here? Yep, over here. The hot springs here seep into your very bones. Yeah, they sure do. I mean, in all fairness, this does certainly seem like a place that Reen would definitely visit, you know. A lover of hot springs himself, too, right? I mean, just maybe when he was younger in some way, taper time. Remember hearing from the lodge owner that the divine blade of the Empire in his family stayed here recently. You know, Divine Blade is a name I associate more with Liberal. I'm sure you know that. It's a title belonging to a national hero of ours. I suppose it wasn't that Divine Blade who stayed here, though, but still makes me feel connected. So is that the Reen that they may be talking about there? Hey, what are you two doing here? I asked Fio to share today's visual recordings with me, actually. While I was dealing with that, I looked up and realized how lovely the stars were. Perhaps it's because Longline has few lights. Fio has already captured an image of the night sky. It will be shared with Katra later. Glad to hear you two are having a nice evening. No kidding, though. Night skies, the stars are clear as gems. I guess I'll take a moment to enjoy them myself. I must admit that I found surprisingly childlike joy in our touring today. Naturally, working with your team at Arkwright Solutions is very satisfying work, but still, I believe I shall remember today's events for a long time to come. Unrelated notice, mild humidity increase, predicted possibility of an effect on tomorrow's weather. Oh, Fan! Hello, Fair and I were just showing off our souvenirs to each other. Oh yeah? What'd you all pick up? Well, I got a picture postcard to send back home to my family. I'll send it along with some mantou and rice crackers. I bet they'll love that. Those snacks will keep on the road pretty good. As for myself, I purchased some assorted snacks for a few Academy friends, like the ones in Student Council. I also picked up a few things for myself, a cute candle, some tea. It's only been a day, but it's still quite fulfilling. For me too, the hot springs and the meals were super cool. Well, good to hear that. Looks like they're getting a chance to relax. I mean, it's neat looking all over the souvenirs. I'm gonna go look for something cool to send to my family tomorrow. Yeah, what about you? Come to think of it, the inn was providing free tea. Perhaps I'll bring some up to share with Judith. Alright, yeah. I guess we're all done here. Yeah, so like, do I want to go see Judith before I head out? Or like, do I see her after? The whole like blue and red thing is throwing me off here. Like, I feel like I can go and apologize to her and then we head out type of thing. I mean, literally he said that. I mean, I'll save the game beforehand, so if something screws up, we can go and do so. I'm not sleepy. I want to stay awake. We're here to have fun. She's such a darling. You said she's the granddaughter of your office's landlord? Yeah, they run a pretty popular bistro, actually. My office is on the 2nd floor, and all my part-timers are renting rooms on the 3rd. Ah, so your whole crew is beholden to a single Lord of Landing. That seems nice, in a way. You never have to worry about where you get a bite, right? True enough, the guy's list of complaints never ends, but he knows how to keep the food nutritious, which pays for me at this point. Half my crew are kids are all growing up. Now I'm actually feeling kind of jealous. I wish I could live in a nice, balanced life like that. My meals and schedule just keep getting messed up. With, industry dinners and invites from sponsors and whatnot. I guess that's one advantage to my side business. It's a decent way to spend some calories. And don't tell me your Phantom Thief thing is just a fancy way to lose weight. Of course not. That's ridiculous. It's just a plus, that's all. And besides, I think I look just fine, thank you. Not like you had any complaints when you saw. Yeah, about that. I'm real sorry. I wasn't really being the most considerate about it. I'll do whatever I'd like to apologize. It's fine. It's not like I haven't put that much up on the big screen before anyways. Compared to some of the sex scenes and stuff in the R-17 versions of some of Gotti's movies, a quick semi-nude barely registers. Damn, though. You really are a pro. I mean, I'm not going to say no to sketchy stuff like that. I figure your agency would shoot stuff like that down in a heartbeat. They don't like it, but I usually convince them to give it the green light. It can be a part of making a movie that much better. Now my mom's the one who really gets on my case about it. I'm so tired of hearing that I shouldn't be loose, that I need to save myself for... What am I telling you these things for? You say that, but you're the one who keeps walking into it. Still, it's not bad having family that cares about you, at least. Your grandma's a former chanson singer, right? And your mom was big on the stage, sorry. I'm surprised you know them. I mean, they're not a secret, but it's a while back. Well, they both left a big mark on the world. I still see some of your mom's posters on the wall in some bars. As for your grandma, I've heard her on the records before. 3 generations of artistic talent, huh? Yeah, well, we're blessed, it's true. I'm still nowhere near the Phantom Thief mom was, but I think I'm at least living up to her legacy as actress. Here I go again. I swear, I can't let my guard down around you for a second. At this point, I'm contractually obligated to point out that you keep walking into these yourself. Oh, I'm gonna be a movie star too. He sure sleeps easy, huh? That's a sign of someone who will be a big deal in the future. Mark my words. Also, you changed your clothes. You going outside? Yeah, I got a little work and some side business, so keep an eye on Yumi for me, would you? Oh, well, that's a little unfortunate, but I heard you. I thought you were gonna have an apple. Okay. Just be sure not to get back too late. Wouldn't want to worry your poor assistants. Alright. Alright, I gotta go grab this little guy some chicken nuggies. So, I will be right back. Hi, Puddles. How are you? All right. Chicken nuggies are cooking. Atta boy. Looks like he's making sure to hydrate after his bath. That's all. Oh, now, are we gonna go have a drink together? That'd be great. Have a beer with Katra. I probably missed most of the stream. Didn't know you're streaming today. It was a little bit of just hoping everything was taken care of. Like, you know, so I picked up my car, got everything settled. What a lovely ordeal that is. But I'll be streaming for about another hour or so.
Why do you take off this light?
What do you mean?
Come on.
Yeah, AI, what a wonderful thing that is. Yeah, cruising in my car with my double chin and my Logan onesie. Hey there, rosy cheeks. Must have gotten nice and warm in the baths, eh? Want some advice? The best time to go in alone is the early morning. Getting in the first bath after it's been cleaned is great. If you get up early, just think about it. How can I not trust the expert on baths? Oh, well, the baths are pretty great. I'll take it under consideration. Alright. From now on, plenty warm, so I'd like a drink. Do they have anything non-alcoholic? I'm sure they can hook you up. Alright. Head on out of here. Yet again, one of my gripes about this, you know, again, this is purely on my own end of, I think that house was the blue part, but, like, then the red, like, does that mean that... Or no, maybe it was up there, okay. Of me having to just chat with everyone, this is the ruining of me here, man. Oh, I thought that was a cat or something, and no, it was just Enu. Then there was the thing, a single friend recreation, yeah. Oh, is Eno talking about her daddy going to the bar? Yeah. Neat snacks in a place called the Capital. What kind of snacks? I don't know. You tell me. Probably beer and pretzels. Just don't George W. them. You've never gone anywhere but Longline. I wonder what other towns are like. I mean, they're not all as nice as this. You got yourself a nice little place there, Eno. Nice little place. This night, as the calendar turns, will be the 15th night of the month. The moon heightens my power to see. Your thoughts are drawn to a certain location, and from what I can tell, you have ties to Longline, and those ties will tie a knot to a deeper tie. Okay, this woman just keeps going on and on about ties. I don't need to hear about that.
Don't be shy. Take a look.
Ah, good day's work, dip in the springs, and a cup of tea. That's our dear. And our tea is a real hit with the tourists. That's what really makes working on a specialty like this worth it. Seeing new faces, enjoying the fruits of your labor, there's no other feeling like it. I bet not. Nobody over there. Oh, now the weirdo has decided to take the fishing up on top of the bridge now. You still looking out for the young girls, being a little bit of a creep there, Kukai, or what? Let's say the fish of Longline grow as well as they've ever done. It was a pleasure to catch. There's a number of places out east where the fish are doing poorly. I can't but appreciate this land's richness every time I come. Of course, a fisherman who has mastered the true essence of fishing, such as myself, can catch fish even in the most beset of lands. And speaking of the time since I last in the Republic proper, there's been this new trend, orbital films, yeah? The advertisements make them look quite interesting. You should find a day to experience them and expand horizons. Especially since I understand some of these movies have quite appealing women dancing and such. And see, there's the creep level, just right off the cuff. How did I miss this guy down here? Oh, wandering policeman? Out on your night patrol? Me too, Lambert, me too. You should drink on duty. It'll make the day go by faster, okay? Maybe you and I can both go drink à Spirit de la. Put on your, you know, a kid's onesie and call it a day, right?
You there. Let me talk to you for a minute.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Was that it? Whew, what a great bath. Them shoulders feel way lighter and rejuvenated. I guess you could expect they'd feel as good as the Haikazan ruined bath since they're from the same source. Best of all, letting the night air blow across me now that I'm all warmed up. Okay, just getting weird there, talking with Lotta. Your brother's going on. Oh, so your brother. Okay, I thought the two. I mean, look. Might be in some type of weird Alabama situation here where maybe you two slid. I don't know. Just carry on about that exfoliating effect, right? Sure do. So does she have like something new to buy? I doubt it.
You know.
No.
Come back for more anytime.
I don't think this guy does either.
No need to be shy now.
The good old junk shop, eh?
See you again. No need to be shy now. See you again.
Oh, welcome.
Dick Tracy, what are you looking on over here? You can't beat the smell of this souvenir shop. You can catch the sense of the wood, the paper, the materials. The dining place on the second floor has got such an alluring scent that it even tints what you get down here. It makes things even better. Alright, that was a nice bath, so I'll just go and take in a breath of night air and end my day right. So everyone here just goes and takes baths together. That's apparently it, eh?
Take as long as you need.
Nothing new
I'll
here.
be waiting for you.
Oh, perfect timing.
Ah, it's a little boy guide, and the guy has got like a mound of food bigger than his head. He's the one who helped you get a job as a guide? That's nice, and packed you a lunch. I mean, if your mom's packing you giant lunches like this, you need to have just one meal a day, bud. You are good. You are going to be a fat child, though. Oh, hey, Aaron. Playing a little bit of Mahjong? Oh. I was wondering why I didn't see you earlier. The hell you doing here this late? Oh, come on, old fart. Going blind? I'm doing what you do when you go traveling. Drinking, dealing, and buying. Now, if this place had a proper pleasure district, we'd really be hopping. You know what I mean? Keep it in your pants, punk. Don't indulge too much. You cut too loose and you're going to cause trouble for your folks back home. You think you need to tell me that? If you want, you're welcome to join, yeah? Just another old man for the crowd. Shame we're only gambling for liquor and snacks, but hey, it's a good enough table. If you're feeling bored, you're welcome to join in. Of course, I'll snag every mirror you got if you try. I mean, I thought we were playing for snacks and booze, but sure, you somehow will play me for my money. Alright, where are we heading now? Someone on over by the river. Oh yeah. Yeah. Can't get into the Kunlun Mountains, but there are other worthy places to train. Most important of all is to ensure one maintains an even heart in the face of the unexpected and calmly determine a course of action. Though it seems like this trail closure will hold for longer than expected. I should go tell my students. You should. I'm part of the Gekka school, but every time I come to visit, I find new reasons to respect the Taito school. I think that mentality of the Taito school, born of the long lie, is something we of the Gekka can take of heart. I can't do anything for them, but I got my best wishes in rebuilding their dojo. What are the plans for the weekend of everybody? Puddles, DJ, anything at all? Yeah, this is again where do I want to go to the blues or to the reds? I'm trying to I'm trying to think of where that house sort of led. I think it was up here. I think that was that. Yeah, I feel like that's the go there later. Blue markers first. Except for that one thing of talking to, you know, Judith about seeing her in the buff. I was just going to stop by the temple to get a good look at it and ended up taking a little class on tea. I guess tea's an important part of Eastern hospitality, too. It really is a deep subject. And while she was teaching me, though, I couldn't help noticing that Mother Azumi carries herself with a sort of otherworldly grace. The experience was also very... I feel like I'm about to discover something about myself. Yeah, you just might.
Now let us all pray together.
Nobody in here learning Sunday school. Hello, people, indeed. What brings me here to the church? I'm here to learn about Jeebus. And how he somehow walked on water and turned water into wine. Maybe, did he ever walk on wine after he turned it to wine? You know, if he can walk on water but turns it to wine, does that mean he can also walk on wine? We're gonna have to ask the wine connoisseur. I know she can walk on wine, it just needs to be boxed first. I'm here all week, folks. Are we talking about Jeebus in here as well? They've been working in the Republic, eh? Sending your money back to the village. Step 1, stop sending money back to the village. You live here now, that's it. Don't worry about anyone back home. Let them forget about you and enjoy the money. Spend it on gambling and alcohol. That'll set you straight. You'll forget about all your troubles back there. Wonder if... Logie, are the chicken nuggies done? No, they're not done yet? Okay. What's the timer say? Oh, so that means they're done. Okay. What are you eating?
It's concha.
Alright, we're back, sorry. This guy's still going on about God or something? Anyways. Alright. I don't care about your friends, okay? Abandon your home, Taijong. Is this what people do? They after they go have a soak, they go to the bar, and then they talk to Jeebas. Okay. Look at how helpful these Jeebas guys are. I'll help you head home. Money? I don't know. Maybe he just means spiritually. You know, pray for him that he has a good way home when he dies on the mountain path over.
Alright.
Then he hires Arkride Solutions to get him out of a jam with 17 monsters that were looking to murder him, and that's how we get paid. And then there goes all his money that was meant to be sent home, and it's just a vicious cycle for poor Tai Hong. Great name, by the way. No fewer people that come from the east, and you do your best. Okay, look, you're good people. Okay, I'll let you figure it out. I'm out of here. Cat's meowing for. Oreo! What are you meowing for? The Long Lie Station. A little while ago, I saw a man from the east who came here for work while visiting the temple. Seems things are rough. Working here at the station, you meet a fair number of immigrants. Seems like things are rough all over these days. Maybe if the Transcontinental Railroad had been able to operate as planned, things wouldn't have been so hard for them. Maybe. Any bulletin board quests?
Let's see what we've got.
Some 4 SPGs? Nope, no good info here. Call to arms, though. I do see things being mentioned on there, of course. Ah, the Bracer Guild. So he's still not back. That's bad. A newbie like him out alone in this situation? Enough! Why weren't you keeping an eye on him, Kazan? I'm sure you must have realized that he... I get it. I'll go out looking for him in a bit. But what bad timing. Especially as we had kept an eye on him in the Kunlun Mountains on the Eastern Highway. Rather than complaining, I suggest you get back to work. Yeah, I'm going. Looks like they're busy. Searching for someone, I guess. Oh, hang on. The stupid serious newbie's not here. Uh-oh. Oh, what a mess. I wasn't expecting him to just disappear on me. Wonder if he went out over to the waterfall. Oh, God, maybe. Oh, hello, Outcry. I'm sorry I didn't notice you. As it happens, I had something on my mind. It's a guild problem. I'm sure Kazan will resolve things, so there's nothing you need to worry about. Oh, yeah? So she says, but now I'm kind of wondering what she meant. Jordan, I smell a trail steam sniff. Yes, Divine, how are you, my friend? So, you guys are telling me about a missing bracer, but, no missing bracer? What does a trail stream smell like? Does it smell like terrible? Like you know, the stench of BO at a con that's full of people who don't know the basics of showering? Did that kind of stink? I don't think I stink. I smell quite pleasant, actually. I smell like... What is that? Get that whiff. I think it's by Menon. What's that chick deodorant? I think that's what it is, right? You know, strong enough for a man, just leave it up there, but made for a woman? Why not, right? He looks like Carmen Sandiego. I know, except where in the world is she? Right here, right in front of me. The eastbound line of the Transcontinental Railroad was delayed, I guess. Let me go off my preparations, and there's no train today. But this is another problem caused by the environmental issues Eastern Zemuria is facing. I'm sure a lot of people are having it tougher than me. There aren't a lot of people passing through Long Lie lately, and the folks here in Calver tend to forget about what's happening out there, which is exactly why people like my group have to stick with them till the very end. What do you mean your group? Your people? The group you're with is still pretty small, and we're blessed to have someone you can do anything with perfectly. Desk work, whatever, you name it. The amazing thing is that this person's also a school teacher, I think. Anyways, they're even younger than me to boot. She's not as cool as Carmen, judging by her dialogue. No, I feel like they could have really nailed it, though, right? They could have just... I don't know if they wanted to directly call her Carmen, but they could have just really led us astray of like, oh, she's trying to go find a place out in the world, can't go there, you can't be found, but, you know, all those deals. Who is that? Quite the elegant dress there. Huh. Was that a Westerner in a kimono? Probably just a tourist or someone renting one. Alright, well, gotta go see her. Now there was a green thing, then there's somebody else to talk to again already. Jesus. Now again, blue markers, I assume green first as well. Do blue, do green. Gotta do all these things first. Wrong way.
Don't be shy. Take a look.
Go first and shout it out. Yeah, who's gone to missing? It's so funny. It's got to be one of the shop people. You go far enough away, and then it wasn't. Yeah, I think it was that shop person. Van apparently smells trouble, whatever that means. One thing I will say, Daybreak games have failed to convince me Van is a moral gray character. He still very much seems like a goody two-shoes. Maybe. Maybe. I get those vibes. Like, he's not quite, like... He's not as, like, set to do always the best, say, like a Lloyd Bannings, or even a Reen. But he always still means well, right? Like, he's not out to really screw anyone, if that makes any sense. Am I doing green or blue? Always blue markers, I assume, right, DJ? The game's confusing, low old Jordan. Where are we heading? Up! Cat's watching me. Nowhere for you to run. Huh? Where'd she go? Maybe in the church?
Let us all pray together.
Is she a sister of the church? That can't be right. She isn't even here. What's funny about this? She's like Batman. She'd come up behind me and slit my throat. Never realized I actually said anything. Hello! Well, at least they're not a ghost. Now the question is, do I pursue or do I just pretend I saw nothing? I think we pursue. Could be hot. How's the Friday so far there, biscuits? There she is. Not going out of her way. She's just chatting, looking at a wall. Can I sit beside you and look at the wall too there, kimono woman?
Ah, what a lovely breeze. I had merely hoped for a light break, but I feel almost spoiled with how pleasant this has been.
The voice is pretty familiar.
Out for a little stroll, handsome? You strike me as a tourist. From the capital, perhaps?
Yeah, just here to kick back a little. How about you? Relax and solo? Can't imagine someone like you'd be out here alone.
Oh, quite sadly, it's just me, myself, and I this time.
It's decent, slept in a bit later than intended, but I didn't go to sleep until about 3:30 this morning. I was sort of just having, like, I try to stay up just so, like, I set myself up for a night shift, and I just can't. Like, it's midnight's about where I tap out. I mean, I'm getting up at like 6 in the morning every time. Even when I want to sleep in, my body's just set waking up. Are we spitting game? We might be.
I must admit to being a touch lonely without my oh-so-naughty superior and rambunctious coworker.
I feel like this is too much woman for Van, though.
I have an idea. Won't you be my arm candy instead?
Very appealing invitation, but I'm afraid I've got some business to attend to. This is more like Aaron's type of gal. Your body won't wake up with less than 6 hours of sleep. Even 6 is pushing it. Oof. Besides, kids in my crew would never let me hear the end of it if they found us. Think I could take a rain check?
Goodness me. My hopes have been dashed. Well then, have a delightful night. And may you not end
Is that a prostitute?
or anything too.
I don't think so. You know what it might be, Puddles? It might be one of those high-end escorts. And I might have just found my way out of it. The fact I can't remember makes this all the more strange. This is definitely not a situation to poke my nose into. A liminal city between east and west. The Kunlun and the Tian Shan Mountains. People just say I met a fox playing out being a human here. Yes, that could be, yeah. The Nose Man, yeah. Huh. With that said, this fox definitely has all the 9 tails.
Now's probably as good a time as any to head over.
Although I can still chat with her, right? Oh my, what brings you back? Could it be the evening breeze lured you back to spend some time with me? Nah, I just got stuff to do because you had a yellow light attached to you, and the people who are playing this game don't like seeing yellow lights on their map. So I'm just chatting on up with you. I'm not really doing anything more, kimono woman. Enjoy the moment, here, now, forever, with the moon and the evening breeze. Alright, see you later. Now we can go do the green side quest of things. Okay, that's what we can do. Green and then the red. So always do red last, except when we were going to go talk with Judith, apparently. Check out that place, right? Man, we were about to have some fun. It would have been expensive. And I might have, Van might have woken up in a bathtub with his kidneys missing. Didn't you see the writing on the wall, Divine? Hey, wait. Over there. That Junior Bracer was supposed to be traveling between the branches as part of his training, right? Guess he's the one they were talking about at the guild. One way or another, it's not a night to be out on the mountains alone. Should I follow him just in case? Finding Gray. Yeah, absolutely. Another MC test design. Bracer Gray went off into the mountains on his own. The guy's still green. Something about him heading out into this time keeps nagging at me, so let's go follow him. I'm not eager to stick my nose in the guild business. I've run into him back in Edith a few times, though, and it's not like he's a stranger. I'd feel bad if something happened to him. Yes, bud. What's wrong with it? Hair? Best case scenario is I can get the guild to owe me one, and we'll check up on him.
Okay, time to get to work.
At what level is there normal prostitute and then expensive prostitute? Is it like, what's the value number there? Like, I assume it's not like $10, you know, and above. I mean, maybe to some, you know. I'm sure there's people out there who frequent the ladies of the night where they're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to treat myself, and instead of having a $5 blowjob, I'm going to go all out and get a $10 one. I don't know what the difference is, but, you know, I'll leave that to the imaginations of chat. Don't sense any monsters around here. That's weird. It's not like they're uniquely active during the day or anything. Maybe that's the difference, you know, maybe the $5 is the difference between teeth or no teeth, maybe. If that novice took care of him, he did one hell of a job. Probably means the guy's out of gas by now, though. I guess everyone's got to blow off some steam every now and then. But if he keeps going full throttle, he'll find himself in the thick of trouble sooner or later. Follow him just in case. Was that like a flash? Like, did my monitor poop itself there, or that like you know, lightning in the area without any rain, which can happen, of course. Finally come out to play, have we? Figured he'd miss a few. Okay, he missed more than a few. Great. The odds are getting stacked against me, but I can turn the tables on these dung for brains with my Never mind, I guess. Close call. You all right there? Wait, are you... Ah, you're Spriggan, yeah? I heard about you from Drusilla. Well, what happened to it? And you're Kazan from the Longlai branch, yeah? You're searching for that newbie, too. I'm thinking he's just up ahead. I had the same thought. Great minds think alike, I suppose. Well, since we're doing the same job, why don't we go and join up? We could share some intel while we're at it. Yeah, sure. 2 beds are better than 1. My help doesn't come free, though, so as long as that's not a problem, then I'll gladly lend a hand. Well, suppose you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. In that case, I'll tell you everything I know. Kazan explained that Gray was training at the Longlai branch to acquire his better of recommendation. Letter. He was serious and yet cordial. Everyone who came to the guild with requests held him in high regard. However, I trained with him quite a bit, and every time we fought, his thirst for power was abnormally palpable. He's got some major tunnel vision when it comes to combat. And while that quality has helped him get stronger, it's never enough for him. He says he will stop at nothing to get more power. You met Gray in the capital, right? Did you happen to hear anything about his situation? No, I got nothing. Doesn't seem like he's really opened up to the folks in the capital either. I guess we'll just have to ask him about what's going on when we find him. Alright, well, we're running short on time, so let's track him down quick. Which way are we going here? This way. I never really pictured a gun for a bracer, but, you know, I guess for each their own. Easy as pie. They didn't even stand a chance. Feels like there are more monsters around than before. I'm sure I don't have to spell it out what that means. Nope. Clear that Gray's not finishing them off, which means he's losing his grip on the situation. We better hurry before the worst comes to pass. Want to take the shortcut through the animal trail? No, we should hold off on that for now. I'm sensing more creatures from beyond the thicket. I fear that the monsters Gray failed to kill may have been gathered together. They seem pretty on edge, too. Hot damn, you got some keen senses there. In that case, I'll yield to your intuition. Hey, mind if I ask you something? You're from the East, ain't you? I'm thinking you must be from one of the northeastern tribes. I need you to get dressed because we're going to go soon, and then I'll get you one. So go get dressed, and then I'll get you one. Okay? And go brush your teeth. You got to do that too. Yes! No! Fine. I heard from Drusilla that you had a sharp nose, but I'm still surprised. The fact that you know about the northeastern tribes is impressive, too. You know I was from there. Because the nose knows. Plus, seeing those hunting skills of yours helped me narrow down things. I hear a decent amount of the East while doing quests. And I know a little about how to differentiate Easterners from everybody else based on quirks of their regions and tribes. And though I can't wrap my head around why someone like you would become a bracer in the Republic. I don't have some grand reason to share, to be honest. I just got bored of being out in the middle of nowhere. Figured I could make a name for myself in the Republic and enjoy what the capital has to offer, that's all. I'm sure most of the people in my village have long since forgotten about me. And don't worry about them. People are free to live however they want. You're no different. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. I smell trouble. I think Gray's nearby. Yeah, he's over by the waterfall, and I sense a monster there as well. Oh, and it's a big one. We should hurry. Roger that. Is the game actually going to let me fight people with the other bracer, or is it just going to be a chit-chat and watch him blow things up with a gun like a proper American? I tell you, I still think that you guys were reading that wrong about the your forefathers and the right to bear arms. I really think that they meant like everyone was entitled to get a real set of big giant bear paws, and you fight with those. I don't think they meant guns. It just got blown out of proportion. I think it'd be far more entertaining if everyone just had to deal with giant fish that are out of water. Oh, I gotta get stronger for Sis. Right. Are you alright? Oh, you hooked a big one this time. Kason, and you're... Well, chat later. First things first, we gotta take care of this thing. You back down, rookie. Oh, my leg. Change of plans. Kason, focus on protecting Gray. I'm gonna fry this fishy bastard myself. Understood. Damn, this big old fish looks pretty worn down. That newbie really did a number on this thing. I'll just finish what he started. Well, just working the turkey through. Alright, what are we doing? The Brocaded Vitalivia. What a name that is.
Think fast. Take this.
We get two turns in a row. What are we doing here? Come on now. Slow you down. Get some work around here.
You're not getting away. Blast off. My move now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna smack him back with the counter attack. It's okay.
You'll pay for that.
Come on.
A chance.
Not helping ourselves.
This'll hurt. It's over. That's how it goes.
Level up. And a lighter for the nighttime. Oh, we're doing some Matrix shit. That wasn't very nice. We were just about to throw it back into the water. Yeah, I gotta say, Divine, though, I am really enjoying Van. Like, I had enough of Reen. 5 games was more than enough. And even though, like, you could argue with the Cold Steel games that eventually by, you know, the 4th and Reverie, you sort of get to play as everyone as a little bit of a wrap-up. I was sick and tired of Reen. And although Van sort of shares some similar traits and looks, yeah, obviously it's just one of those things where it's he's very different than Reen, and it's well appreciated. Wanted the spotlight for yourself, huh? Still, appreciate the help. Well, same. Thanks, you two. Van is also older than Reen. Yeah, but I don't know, age is such a weird thing, especially in these games where it's not really a thing. Hey, come on, out there. I'll get one. Well, that's a wrap, though. But I'd like to say, no, we need to settle the matter of your pay. Yeah, you got it. Let's just go over that with Drusilla. Well, let's mosey on over to the guild. You okay with that, Gray? Of course. Yeah, it's not so much as like a, it's not a level of more maturity or something like that, because, I mean, like I said, it's... Van has his moments, like, he's always trying to be the adult in the room, where Reen had the expectation of being the adult in the room, right? Like, you know, they really fast-tracked him into becoming a teacher and then being in charge of robots and all that stuff, whereas the expectation right from the start is that Van is an adult and acts like one, but, you know, we work with a lot of children. You caused a lot of trouble for all of us. You're prepared to accept whatever responsibility you require. Enough! I don't want to hear any more of that. We want to know why you did it. I get why you have to get strong, and I've seen you working at it. But charging on into the mountains at this hour to fight every single monster you meet is insane. It's driving you so damn hard. You're Gray, right? Seen you around Edith a few times. As far as I understand, people think pretty highly of you. You got a bright future. Do you think the immovable Hazel and Elaine aren't going to worry about you doing stuff like this? I see that you got some things going on. Not that having a complicated history is rare in the bracer business, but you got to realize that it's time to man up. Talk it out, all right? I mean, who knows? Maybe we can even help. I'm not from Calvard. I'm originally from the Le Mans state. Whoa, wait, so you're a junior bracer, though? Does the Le Mans branch send their newbies out to train in foreign countries? Even I did my early training back home in the East. Le Mans the HQ of the entire Bracer Guild, but I never heard of them sending pure newbies out of the country to train. If I had to guess, the folks at the headquarters don't know about this. I know I've caused trouble for you all, but I really can't say anymore. When the time comes, I'll tell everyone, even the people back at the head branch in Edith. For now, please don't tell anyone. I see. You know anything about this, Drusilla? Nothing specific, but let's say my imagination is healthy. Either way, I think it's all going to come down to the path you walk and your determination to walk it. Gray Arnold. Huh? There's something I'm missing here, but I'll just file this away for now. Well, I think we've said enough for tonight. The guild will pay you for your time, Arkride. No, I should be the one to pay. Shut it, newbie. You've got a long way to go before you get to have an opinion on Drusilla's decisions. It works for me. I'm not happy about taking Mira from a newbie bracer anyways. Buddy, make sure you try to learn from tonight's events, okay? I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, all of you.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit.
I thought there's going to be a decision of where we decided to take that up to the headquarters or not, but nope, they let it pretty settled. We've got to become stronger as soon as possible, but that's no excuse to make trouble for the people around me. I'm so very sorry for everything. I'll ensure that nothing like this happens again. Right you are. Unfortunately, folks, I knew I said today was going to be a short one, and this is as short as it's going to get. I got to go pick up Mrs. P, and I got to do some little grocery shopping, because we're watching her niece later today, so I've got to bounce out, as they say. Have yourselves a good weekend. I think I'll be back Monday, probably. I'm thinking we're going to be back to normal here, like I said. But all my card drama is done. So we should be back to some type of normalcy for next week. So I do apologize for the crappy week. But yeah, this will be a good spot. So anyways, as always, time for me to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Nailed it, biscuits. Bye-bye, everybody. Later, taters.